Alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my dear brothers and sisters. May Allah bless you all. I'm going to take a break from Speaker's Corner because recently I've been going back to my original state, Algerian style. You know, some nervous thing, angry, I need to calm down a bit. But anyway, I want to mention some points. Like I said, I'm going to take a break because it's needed. Speaker's Corner, if you've been here for a long time, you know every year you have to take some time out from Speaker's Corner. Either 1 month, 2 months. Anyway, what I want to speak about, you know, there's things I want to mention which are very, very important. One of them, sometimes when you give dawah to women here, you know, sometimes we have brothers, you know, the circle is too close. And the reason I'm speaking about it is because I don't want some young brothers out there looking up to us, even though we're masakeen, watching. They think, it's okay to speak to women, come close to her, and all of that. No, it's not okay. Try your best. If da'wah, alhamdulillah, we asked scholar Sheikh Nasir al-Faqih, one of the major scholars of our time. He's over 90 or something, you know. He was a teacher in Medina, he stopped because very old. And he said, yes, she doesn't have to cover her face or herself before you give her da'wah because she's a non-believer. But however, in Speaker's Corner, we have to make rules that if we're speaking to a woman, giving her da'wah, firstly, make sure you blur her face. Don't put my face and woman's face in a family. I'm not happy with that. I'm not pleased with that, barakallah fikum. I'm free from that. You know. Secondly, remind me, because sometimes I forget. Remind me, say, Shamsi, let's go to an area when there's more space and there's no one behind the woman. Because sometimes even some sisters, you know, they want to ask questions. So we have to give them, show them respect. Muslims and non-Muslim women. Show respect to the Muslim woman and the non-Muslim woman. So we should not be, sometimes, many brothers behind the woman and too close. Subhanallah. I will not be happy for my wife or my sister or my daughter. Likewise, I will not be happy for my sister Islam. Barakallahu feekum. So we have to remind each other, the other brothers, because why? Like I said, there are some young brothers out there, they think it's okay. So when he goes, he goes and DMs sister on TikTok or a Facebook or with Instagram, claiming I saw Shamsi or I saw brother so-and-so giving da'wah and there was a woman. Okay, so we have to, I'm not perfect, but if I believe there's something which is incorrect, I'll openly come out and say I'm wrong in doing this. Barakallahu feekum. Because Islam above me. It's not about myself, it's Islam. That's the first thing. The second thing I was going to mention, my dear brothers and sisters, may Allah bless you all, that last week I was speaking to Hagigatjou and he asked me, do you believe that I should be killed? So I said to him, if you go to a Muslim country and there's leaders and the scholars and they pass judgment, you're Khariji, then according to Hadith you should be killed. If you say no, you go against the Hadith yourself. Likewise, he believed I'm an Asian. According to Islamic teaching, if I'm an Asian working for a Zionist, I should be killed. But he was scared to say it because he's a hypocrite. You understand? Thirdly, my dear brothers and sisters, speaking about the issue of politics, big issues, doesn't belong to someone who is a kitten in front of me. He was a kitten. Then he went online and started talking too much. What he did, that person last week, he became liberal, democracy. He started asking people, what do you think about peace treaty?
The majority vote.
Majority vote, that's democracy. Even though I told him the verse in the Quran, which clearly he went against it, to show you who's following the Quran and Sunnah, alhamdulillah. And the other thing I was going to mention, some brother said to me, Akhi, we don't debate Ahl Bidah. Why are you debating him? Brother, I was just confronting him. To be honest, I couldn't take it. This man acts like a lion online, like, you know, like a gorilla. The guy came here like a kitten, acting like he was just helping for people to help. He was asking people to help him. So anyway, may Allah guide him, but there's a lot of lies. But anyway, like I said, I'm going to take a break. May Allah bless you all. So this point, I want to mention also, a reminder to my brothers out there, be aware of speaking to sisters or sisters speaking to brothers on Instagram, Facebook. Of necessity, yes, with restriction. But wallah is a fitna. Even my sisters, even if someone is a scholar, you have to fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay? Because he's a man. The end of the day is a man. Okay? So we as a brothers and sisters, we have to help one another to not put each other into fitna. Barakallahu feekum. So because the calamity sometimes, I speak to a brother, he said, yeah, that sister you were speaking to online on Speaker's Corner, she's my friend on Instagram. Your friend on Instagram? What does that mean? How she's your friend? Yes, if you're a da'i and you have people following you, even then we have to fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, including myself. Please, that's da'wah. This for me, including myself. We have to fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And you have to be careful, you know. That's why, you know, having your own personal thing is dangerous, wa'iyadu billah. So this is a reminder, may Allah bless you, my dear brothers and sisters and my sisters. If you don't have to come here, don't come. If you come out of necessity, then there's etiquette. Go get the brother you want to speak to, bring someone with him, go aside, Don't start assistance in between men. May Allah forgive them. I know they want to listen, but we have to accommodate a way for sisters to benefit without them mixing with the men. May Allah bless you all, and hopefully we'll see you soon. This was a clarification to the nation about the situation, because it's an obligation from the Lord of the creation. Barakallah fikum.
Listen, one more thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Shamsi, what are some methods of making dua and for the brothers and sisters?
Barakallah fikum. We have to make dua. So one of the ulama mentioned the etiquette of making dua. Okay, I'm not sure if it's recorded. Is it recorded? What happened to the light? Anyway, there is etiquette. One of them making a tawbah. Secondly, making wudu. Thirdly, giving charity. Fourthly, make sure you make a dua in a time which is mustajab, between iqama and the salat, third of the night. Likewise, when it's raining or traveling, also make sure your clothes is not, you don't buy those clothes from haram money. Okay, make sure you eat halal and buy clothes with halal money. The other one, you praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, glorify Him, send the salat al-Ibrahimiyya. Then you start asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with the condition of your heart. No, you make it dua and your heart thinking about someone else. Focus, barakallahu fikum. So there's some etiquette which Ibn Qayyim rahimahullah ta'ala mentioned in his kitab Dawah, which I highly recommend for my dear brothers and sisters, may Allah bless you all, to purchase. Me, myself, alhamdulillah, we went through it. We studied it together in DAARUSSUNNAH, not all of it. And the best translation is translation by Hikmah publication. The brother Abu Hassan al-Somali, may Allah bless.
Qiyam. Is it alright to wake up your family and your children and get everybody to do qiyam?
Yes, na'am. And Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam said that. To wake up and wake up your family, to do qiyam al-layl, and you do qunut. Qunut, like we did DAARUSSUNNAH today, Fajr time. The ulama differ. Some said qunut in every prayer. Some said no, specifically for Fajr and Maghrib. And you make a dua for our brothers and sisters of Gaza. Because wallahi, it's very sad what's happening to them. It's not a joke. Wallahi, 2 days ago, I'm laying down in my bed, and my wife told me there's a leaking. And I started becoming stressed, licking this woman upstairs. I keep leaving the water, the tap on. So imagine your house being destroyed, and your children, they have no place, no food. Wallahi, ya akhi, subhanallah. So that's why the ulama, Ibn Taymiyyah and other than them, he said when the Muslims go to war, they have to prepare themselves. Not just for themselves, to protect themselves, but to protect the Muslims. Ibn Taymiyyah said if you take the Muslims to war, and you know it's going to cause greater harm upon the Muslims, that's not the jihad which Allah told us about. What already happened, Sheikh Rabi' al-Madkhali, may Allah preserve him, said, the people of Gaza, they have nowhere to go. So they have to fight. If they die fi sabilillah, they try their best to stay away from it if they can. But if the Zionists come to kill them, they have to fight even with the stones, with everything. You know, Sheikh Rabi' mentioned that. And this is a clear refutation against the liars who said that the Salafis, they say, if someone comes to kill you, tell him, wait, let me read Kitab Tawheed. Lie, look what Sheikh Rabi' said. Because this is called jihad dafa. It's out of necessity. If you have somewhere to go, they can go, but they have nowhere. This Satan has besieged them everywhere. And wallah, we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to unite the Muslim leaders, you know, in order to fight and defend our brothers and sisters in Gaza and Palestine and in China and everywhere. And subhanallah, what's happening to us? And Nabi alayhi salatu told us, when we turn away from Allah, and you know, but inshallah, alhamdulillah, you take many lessons from our brothers and sisters in Gaza. Ameen, ameen. Allahumma a'izz al-Islam wal Muslimin. Ameen. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with His beautiful names and the lofty attributes, وهو الجبار المتكبر القاهر سبحانه وتعالى القوي العزيز، أن يدمر الصهاينة وأن ينصر إخواننا في غزة وأن يقويهم وأن يتقبلهم شهداء وأن يجمع كلمة حكام المسلمين على الإيمان والتقوى. وسبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. وأصلي وأسلم على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين وسلم تسليما كثيرا.